What's going on, YouTube? My name is Ralph.
And my name is Chapat.
And together we are
the JPs.
And as always, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get those notifications. Tell a friend.
And another friend.
To tell that friend.
And all your friends.
So we can spread the message.
Yes.
So, the first thing I want to say today is a big shout out to the Haitian national soccer team. Y'all did y'all thing. Them boys came out. They robbed us. It's okay. I'm still upset. I'm fasting from tacos for a whole week.
Sir.
That's not what this video is about.
That's not what the video is about. But
My
go
bad.
ahead. I'll let you digress.
Let me get off my chest. So, the Haitian national soccer team, all them boys, that goalie, amazing. That defense, middle, attacking. Yo, man, y'all just made us so proud because this was more than soccer. This was about inspiring a generation that's going to do something that we never even thought was possible. And so we appreciate it. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I got it off my chest.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good.
Let's get into the video.
All right, so what we talking about today? Chapette, what we talking about today?
So today, happy Independence Day. Today is Independence Day. Happy 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be talking about independence.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're wondering how.
Mm-hmm.
How do we fit that in?
Free yourself.
Free yourself.
Free yourself.
Is what we're going to be talking about.
Yes. And I'm going to take the approach of, y'all need to break up. Y'all just need to break up.
You may need to break up.
Y'all need to break up.
Let's soften it up a little bit.
I guess I take the more aggressive, more abrasive approach.
Much more abrasive.
And my wife is going to take a softer approach. So I'm going to be y'all just need to break up. Cut it out, break up. And Chapette will be the softer, you might need to break up.
Why are they breaking up?
Huh?
Why?
For many reasons, man. And breakups are hard. We did a video where we talked about what to do after the breakup. So how to heal after the breakup. And it's natural to go through that healing process. But we're going to flip it and talk about when you should break up, when y'all need to break up. So there's a lot of reasons why people need to break up. And there's reasons why people hold on to relationships. But I believe there's some reasons where things happen in a relationship. Y'all just need to cut it out. Y'all just need to break up. You're not for each other. I sometimes tell couples, two good people are not necessarily good for each other. And that's very...
Say that again. That is good.
Two good people are not necessarily good for each other.
Right.
And I say that because it's true, man. You know, you could meet somebody that's a good person.
Right.
And you consider yourself a good person.
Right.
But things don't work out. And y'all need to break up.
Right. So before we go so harsh on we all need to break up, there's several reasons why, and we're going to list a couple reasons why we feel like, or what kind of relationships or what's happening in a relationship that would cause you to want to break up with someone. Yeah. So let's say it's, we'll start off harsh. Let's say there's you know.
Infidelity.
Oh.
I'm going to say it for you.
Wow.
You out here talking about...
Okay.
No. Cheating.
Wow.
Cheating is a reason why I believe two people should break up, man. Again, I know sometimes people give each other second chances, and I'm not saying I'm against that. But me, if I'm in a relationship, we're talking about dating.
Right. We're talking about exclusive dating relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Exclusive
dating.
Yeah. You cheat on me, it's over with.
Right.
It's a done deal. We need to break up because I believe that there are rules to dating. And some rules, once they're broken, there's consequences. There's repercussions for that. So if you cheat on me once while we dating, it's over with. It's a done deal. And you know, you got your little side piece, then that's it.
Did you make a poem about side piece?
I did make a poem about side piece.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Side piece. If you got a side piece, you need to step aside and piece your life together without me. Side piece.
Because I'm a whole meal.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So I mean, we don't want to make fun of, you know, cheating, and that's not what we're doing. But if that's happening in a relationship, I think it's time to break up, man.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I can't take the softer approach on that one. So, especially, you know, you're dating, exclusively dating, and that person cheats. Of course, you know, there's people who will say, oh, well, this is why he cheated, or this is why she cheated, and find different reasons. But our take is, let it go.
Yeah, I don't believe that anyone cheats accidentally. I don't believe that. I think the idea was there and you acted upon it, right? I don't believe in, it just happened. No, it didn't just happen, man. We allowed it to happen. So to me, that's an ultimate form of disrespect. So that's not going to continue in my marriage. So I'm gonna cut it out right there. So that's one of the other ones. Another one is your life goals. If your life goals are different, if you sat down and you talked about your life goals and you realize they're very, very different, and that person is not willing to make adjustments or not flexible, y'all need to break up.
All right. Let's not try to make it work.
Cut it out.
Or say, okay, this person is going to change your mind. Because here's the thing. You don't want to try to push someone change their mind just
Right.
as much as they don't want to push you to change your mind.
Right.
So if the life goals aren't matching up, and I think one of the biggest ones, which having kids.
Yeah.
You know, if one person wants kids, the other one doesn't want kids.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you know, there's things that change over time. People will change their mind. But if that person is pretty set on,
Right.
don't try to force it. Don't try to force them, and don't try to force it either.
Yeah.
Right?
So break up, man. What we said? So we said infidelity. That's a good one.
Life goals.
We said if life goals are different. What else?
Abuse.
Ooh, yeah. So, if there's any physical abuse happening in your current relationship, cut it out.
Right.
Y'all need to go y'all separate ways because, and that's and it happens both ways. We may not have the conversation about when women are doing it, and honestly, it's I would probably say it's definitely happening more. Like men are usually doing more of the abuse.
Well, that's ones that get reported.
Well, that's ones that get reported, but I think overwhelmingly it's more on the other side, the men. But if physical abuse is happening in your relationship, to me, that's not something that we need to sit and have a conversation about. That is someone that has gotten to a point where they're not able to control their emotions, their aggression, their feelings. We're all entitled to be angry and upset, whatever it is. But we need to learn how to control. Once you get to the point where a man, I'm speaking for a man, you put your hands on a woman, then you've lost all control. That's disrespect, that's hurt, that's all kinds of negative attributes. And I'm not going to encourage a young lady who's in a relationship that tells me that she's being physical. I'm not going to encourage you to try to work it out. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to tell y'all, break it up.
Yeah, I say the same for the guys. You know, of course, as you were saying, there's a maturity level when it comes to actually dealing with your emotions. And it's important to know how to deal with your emotions, and putting your hands on someone else who is on someone else is not the case.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not the way to go. You know, we learned it in elementary, preschool. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Right?
And so, you know, of course, take it into adulthood and, you know, learn to deal with these emotions of anger or whatever the emotion that would cause you to get to that point. Step away if you need to, but no, if there's any kind of abuse, definitely I would say let it go.
And speaking of abuse, we'll add in there verbal abuse as well. I think sometimes people don't understand the trauma that comes with verbal abuse, but verbal abuse is a real thing. It's serious. And in our nation, we have a lot of disorders, a lot of things happening, and I do believe some of that is caused to the verbal abuse that we've caused to each other. You can kill someone's self-esteem. You can attempt to kill someone's self-worth with the words that you say to them. So if you're with somebody who's constantly breaking you down, I mean, they have nothing good to say to you or about you, then what I would say to you too, if you guys have a conversation, it seems like it's not going to stop, cut it out.
Right. Because, you know, break up. Elementary, they used to say, sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me.
That's a lie.
I think that's a lie. I have to say that's a lie. Of course, when we're younger, you know, we let brush it off and keep it moving. But over the time, as someone constantly puts in these negative things into your mind, they will hurt and they can hurt. So if someone's doing that to you, let it go. Get your independence.
I understand the attempt of helping people understand that you shouldn't let words affect you so much. But you got to understand, in a relationship, though, that person is not just a stranger.
That's true.
That's someone that that's supposed to love you and care for you. So their words will have major impact. So physical abuse, if it's happening, cut it out. Verbal abuse, if it's happening, cut it out. You have your life goals and they have their life goals. If it seems like it doesn't match and it seems like the person's not willing to make adjustments, that person's very stubborn, y'all need to cut it out. Cut it out. Breaking up is hard because you're used to the person. You're used to going out with the person. So it's like, man, when I get that independence, when I free myself in this relationship,
what am I going to do?
What am I going to do?
What do I do with my time? Who do I talk to?
Who do I call? You better call on Tyrone. I mean, unless Tyrone is...
Tyrone's no good.
You're right. Dang, Tyrone ain't no good. Don't call Tyrone. But it's the idea of what do I do now? And I'm not going to be able to go to dates. When the holidays come, I'm not going to have that person. When I need to go to the movies. But are you willing to pay the price of staying with somebody just to have a companion? Sometimes it's worth it to just separate, man. And sometimes people go their separate ways because they need to fix themselves, find themselves. Maybe y'all come back together, but the goal is not to come back together. The goal is to find yourself.
Right.
And it may be better for you to be somewhere else and for that person to be with someone else. If y'all get back together, cool. But if it's not the purpose, it's not the goal, if it's not what's right, then you have found yourself, and you will find a better person.
Right.
Yeah, it can be scary to break up.
Independence can be scary. You're not sure what to do with it initially, but over time, you know, you'll be fine, and you'll learn what to do with the independence.
Yeah.
And it's not loneliness; it's that independence, that freedom of finding yourself and doing what you need to do to not only better yourself, but also better yourself to, you know, if you want to continue into a different relationship, to be better prepared for that as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And be sure to check out our video. We did a video about we broke up, now what? Be sure to check out our video about the next steps, some things that you should do. But we also want to hear from you guys. Let us know. We listed 4 reasons, and there's plenty more. So we want to hear from you guys. Comment below. Let us know. What are some reasons why you would break up with someone? What are some of your, what we would call, non-negotiables? Because you need to have parameters in these relationships, man. People need to understand there's certain barriers. Once you cross them, you know, it's a done deal. Again, I'm not against second chances, but I'm a very cut and dry. Like, I believe in respect and certain things. Once they happen, I feel like you've made your choice.
Right. Everyone doesn't deserve a second chance. Everyone doesn't deserve a second chance, and that's okay.
Yeah. Side piece. That's the poem. Yeah. So that's our take on it. We thank you guys for tuning in to Two Hearts One Beat. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, make sure you comment below. Let us know, what are some of your non-negotiables. What are some things that if they happen, like you won't cut it out.
Yep. You gotta go. Cut it out. Get your freedom.
Yeah. It's important. It's hard, but you need to free yourself because sometimes that's how you find yourself. Ooh, that was good. Check out my watch, man.